case, then politics, and the counterclaim.
Right, can you give me the work order one more time? I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry. T, K, case, politics, counterclaim.
Gotcha. Okay, thank you.
Well, maybe we overrule an entire holding of the previous case. Our case overrule a holding of case here. This is pretty bad in this question. It doesn't say anything between the distinction of holding or distinction as a whole. You counterfactually can do individual holding for counterstatements, applicability, or what?
Yeah, flexibility.
Okay, applicability, key to after only for case creates evident inevitability, guaranteeing negative wins, be benefit education, safe discussion, destroy education, decrease non-retention, beyond non-proofs on the reverse credit period, is considered an overruling case, and untenable decisions are possible after overrule jurisdiction. Should the case means they would be overruled, they would be able to overrule the rest of the federal and debate proofs that there is a question here, reasonability is key to applicability, there's no way for us to predict this, and that definition of overrule means to decide the same or substantial statement of law contrary to the earlier decision, malconstitutional and American legal 1992, from the decision disproving an earlier decision that is final, deciding the same or substantially similar point of law contrary to the earlier decision, and they can't solve the case parental notification,
and the spousal notification have the overrule too.
Right, and if you were to do what their chief violation says that there wouldn't be like this, but you have to overrule spousal notification. We would have to overrule all the other holdings to overrule this holding, and you would have to essentially be contradicting what the law is, what the laws are right now, because the holdings contradict themselves. The next under Burbank evidence, which says that we overrule, and checks makes which magistrates after presumably can predict what they pick out of. They can pick out of language and whatnot because our time in any advantage. Yeah, can obtain a choice in advantage generation. They will be able to pick out of where we generate advantage out of. The applicant would get more generic, killing around, but issue ground predictability. Okay. One proceedings, somebody in insurance of law that affirmative reveals okay, and how to link we don't ask or pretend the legitimacy of a lot of evidence acts and presents that we make the legal system equitable or short rights based on the manner which changes no rights in the way and when I see to be as such as possible. The desire to get beyond the law's dependency on my side, which necessarily demonize the of the Jews as a representative of the law and justifies her elimination in search of full access to enjoyment and G-check 4. The freedom of traditions and elevation and actually properly on social limits based by the human benefit itself and the law tradition matter itself is forever rebel is judgment quality law self-regulated pressure for all social value less knowledge strong as long as neo-pagan non-system reality is malleable and any suits and transversal to everything and to keep multi-human realities of same only infinite love. And in case of ways, nobody's going to place condition as condition possibility for the impression of allowed by the law, treated as natural. That means the case is necessarily progressive to the alternative and maybe secondary piece of evidence. The evidence in the way is indicates the systems of positive law are possible because of the creation of the use of the desire to speak without attention to the fantasy law progressively replicate itself in our impacts encompasses there and the alternative or any alternative can have our responsibility for the benefit of different speech directing in case that we cannot direct our anger of the law because it's transgressing hard rights of the legal law, meaning that violence akin to the third right says that this add to their advocacy. And then the case ultimately reducible to the opposite and objective theories of law as parties in the choice for our exclusive view of the subject's choice mechanism and consequence strategy, Reading 97, and instead of acknowledging structural truth, postmodernists promulgated Trinity relativism, the postmodernists various what try to create ideas to truth for the focus independence and language and turning sensitive challenges are on self-defining theory, but space in the constructive postmodernism was reformed revival and behavior science and most side analysis, modern postmodern therapeutics, which the company is neither rational or postmodern. These are all false enemies which will become framed by the rocks and hard places where we between two and seek to avoid the Lillicon is not being fit, so neither with the CLS or directivist, but just allow which sees the subject as open autonomous and be former sees the subject as a presence dream allow as the latter views the subject as the object less work neither sees this subject as part of the problem better than the complex and network subject other which is the problem is always located the formulations limited cure because how long is these problem largely pre-determined solution. And part of the plan and all parts of the alternative justification of the task obtained we can lose in conjunction with the recognition of their flaws solved under what recognizing the building blocks while we attempt to construct the defense of the natural world we have the character ideological structure which is there is directions that are ultimately affecting not meaning we can or avoid them all the other else we remain silent we have to choose what materials are available even their ideological change they need to be used to reduce their ideological complication so we minimize the extent to which they are perfectly determined to conform and need to be right at and A structured understanding of what, or the affirmation of legal basis principle and accepting the guidance of harsh law, in particular nature of the plain and understanding of law's period of apologies and critical judgment, which render belief relevant. Smith, 99. Those are more methodic, very point beginning by imagining behind the technical practice associated with legal practice, laws of free priests, judicial obedience, real regulations are some less visible, but overarching reality, to do the reality of the law, self-economic, directly, and courtesy to subject to history, and implementation should be not to judge your cause, be fully reducing human comprehension, the laws, and accepted by fully visible, accessible human should be formed for laws necessarily, ability to pressure guidance, based on a lot more extremely hard lives, small, ignorant experimentation, takes lots for some hard studies, and instrumentation, that literature, therapy, and the law, where reads expression properly, the techniques for correction, change, can be confined to a fix. Case. Sorry, back in the critique. Multiple worlds last few times we have to double our arguments because we had for position and reverse both status quo and the world in the complex, given too much time and is not to reserve once again the fact you should up and down because they should be helpful and acting just to the affirmative is to destroy our responsibility, but not advocating the counterpoint to debate, justify her for debate, the pros change the she shifted the one of negative, she unfortunately affirmed the ground, the laxity makes it possible to find a stable position to advocate the pen was against the defend multiple alternatives. And on the case, they say after rotation justified banks, statutory rape laws, and those actions are able to be abuser of child. Statutory rape laws that are made under the reason why kids should not be able to make decisions themselves. Our argument is that we should not view children as unable to make their own decisions about sex. They claim statutory rape, and the kind of statutory rape and child porn are things that are only done by the abuser. That's the very myth that we're talking about. The myth that statutory rape is necessarily only the abuser that wants to do it, and that child pornography is only the abuser that wants to do it. That the children are avoided this type of sexuality and that they wouldn't engage in activities themselves. There are certain ones that they say pregnancy evidence says that ethics don't exist, or says that ethics don't exist within the law, and that it always lacks that our cars contain solvents. This is not rejecting the evidence says. Evidence says the law will always lack the absence the affirmative exposure that we're saying that since the status quo embodies this lack of what you sexuality actions that they have to take they have the ability and should take responsibility for that lack of it. They say that there's no evidence that Casey could overrule that the overrule is going to cause myth change. This is our argument. Our argument is that we all need to act actively, and we put our ethics good, that we will win because you are responsible for the way that you act in politics. Then people, the NDP passes, it's good and done, as done. Number 6, the Women Caucus is a major foreign policy between the U.S. president. The source of the first claim, which reverses second and first policy allows the British to work powerful commercial support the for the large liberal and believes will help the NDP become major prime in terms of who so that Bush to push the several women Senate leaders with critical support. National White House, Washington, LA, and powerful lobby to defeat the women's the votes at 85 to 1 to 12. The strong Senate approved pushing closer to the strategy of South Stage. He argued that it requires sex to deal with given the strong bipartisan support in Congress. And bipartisanship is a sham after the election results. Bush will force Democrats to reject the ideological appointments. Remember, 76. He was resubmitting the nomination of just as John Bush as bold as the United States budget. Just the war of the Bush quickly indicated that he also planned to renominate the most controversial and extremist politician on these many points, letting know that he didn't actually give the bipartisan Baker Hill the commission recommended matter recognition to give the Humphrey point of finger to as the trio of the eliminated impoverished Americans who can't always put clips on the table, don't deserve higher knowledge, experience, barely disagree. Conklin?
No, keep going. Read the notice.
Oh, sorry. Okay, great. Sorry, this is still on politics. And politicians will bank for action deflecting bank from themselves. Rosenberg, 3. Another condition for court to came into play by courts as covered under this condition courts by ordering action that allow officials to remove the ability without taking full responsibility for it and stop the schools officials and the judiciary preserve federal funding acts to do until payments are forced to happen. Disinterfering federal bureaucracy actions should be made up to each court cover courts and meetings often exposed to officials of all possible solutions. And currently, both Senate case action serves current balance federalism and checks the politics links that unified government action prevents any one party from taking blame. No solid Senate directing for evidence or part evidence just the way to construct an entity this way from back the US has our responsibility concerning state courts on imperialism states by having states does not disrupt this fantasy policy and state courts which are critical to enforcement of the plan such as the majoritarian constitution Hirschhoff 1. The state courts are more politically independent without personal election. The state courts, the state judges appear to be holding popular approval. It's to question whether state courts protect against majority of pressures, nor in state constitutional citizens final their duties to state constitutional amendments to popular mechanisms available in common law. And counterclaim will be rolled out because people at state level will reference to overturn state legislation to occurs at the state level and against the health minorities. What began as told the majority of the liberty that is democratic institutions belong to a budget with rallying cries. The institutions in Washington states have used the initiative process to bond to one of the defenseless political groups in their states and to recognize the priorities in the national agenda. That was Parsley times 7. Okay. rules are bad because they destroy argument responsibility. In a world where we have a counter plan only, we can still go for the status quo, right?
No, our argument is you should not have multiple rules.
So-
if you want a counter plan, you get a counter plan.
Okay, so your interpretation of this round would be that we get one
Yes.
unconditional position.
Yes,
my
kind of
gosh.
like the one you see.
Yeah.
Okay. Kind of like the one I see except where you get infinite prep and we don't, right?
Not in a world where our stuff's on the case list.
And where there's 4 cases on the topic, I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm
No.
sorry. You say partial overrules are okay and there's still only 4?
Is this like a cross-ax question?
Like,
Are there only
yes,
4
we
as
do,
on
we
the
do
topic
say.
at the point where you could overrule lots of...
Fine, there are 8
Points in
cases on the
AC.
topic. You're right.
Okay, on the topicality argument, you say that, our interpretation justifies picks, and this is an independent voting issue. If we don't go for the topicality violation, can you go for this as a reason to reject us?
As long as you're, wait, I'm confused.
It
I don't
depends.
understand.
That'll be a debate that we'll have.
Okay.
Those are
Okay, what
reasons-
if we concede your reasonability claim and say competing interpretations is bad?
If we win that there is a reasonable reason to reject you in this debate, then we would win.
Okay, so on the state's counting, did you make a solvency set, or was it, did you extend any of your 1AC case cards, or was it just the 3
Those-
cards?
Maybe extend our dragon and see 4 evidence. I think that was the second point on the.
Is there argument that the state courts aren't responsible, so there's no reason for them
State
to?
courts not responsible, okay. Okay,
I think you might have taken a car course, so we'll take our current cross-sex with you.
I took a card of yours from
That
the
we didn't. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's cool.
Alright, so, I have a question on the criticism. What was the text of your permutation?
It's at the top of it.
Yeah, it was do the plan and all parts of the sheet that don't conflict with the plan. Or
Right,
all
how
parts of
does
the all
that
that don't
work?
conflict. It means that any of your all that conflicts with the plan we wouldn't do. So it's
Okay.
going to.
Not to separate, not to be intrinsic. Those things.
Okay. That's it.
I found my card, don't worry about it.
Margaret.